Good evening, everyone. What's up? It's a satisfying meal. Topped it off the meat desserts. Mr. Hata speaking. Previously, there was a couple Peppa Pig rants, a couple video chats, ringtones, etc. Today's gonna be another rant finally, and this rant was inspired by tylertristar2isback because he mentioned that this should be a rant topic, and it is today. And this rant is on water fountains in general. Now, this rant is going to be on dirty water fountains. Ugh! Yes, water fountains are very common in America, but one's goodness, they are unsanitary. They have not been cleaned for months. There are probably water fountains that have not been cleaned for years, for probably decades even. It's like, why are the water fountains not clean? Shouldn't the janitor be cleaning them? I mean, the janitor's paid to be here. Why aren't they cleaning them? Why are the water fountains not cleaned? Do they want people to get sick and fart and die and catch germs? That's unacceptable. Water fountains are supposed to be safe. That's why they exist. It's supposed to be safer than drinking tap water, isn't it? Well, apparently it's not. It's not. If it's that dirty, it's like there are a lot of small aspects of why water fountains need massive improvement. Let's look at the first one. Why are little pieces of chewed up ABC gum sitting in the middle of that water fountain? That makes one want to vomit. That makes one want to beat the water fountain up with a baseball bat. It makes one want to kick the water fountain. It makes one want to scream one's head off his shoulders. It makes one want to run away and not look at that again. That is repulsive. It's like, why? They're trash cans. They need to have trash. They need to set trash cans in your water fountains so that people don't go dumping chewed up gum in a water fountain. And why on earth don't people pick it up? Are they that irresponsible and lazy? Well, they must be if they're being silly enough to not think about their actions. Back in action. Yeah. Alright. The second aspect. Why are people spitting in water fountains? That is even more disturbing and more repulsive than chewed up gum sitting in the middle of a water fountain. That makes one not even want to drink water. That's saliva. People could die from that. Spit in a trash can. Do not spit in the water fountain. And that's final. They need to seriously take action in that and have cameras so that people don't spit in water fountains, which grosses one out and makes one want to not look at the water fountain again in one's life. Alright, the third aspect. Why is the water so low? The water is even lower than one's winky when one's urinating. It's like, what if one, I mean, who knows what one did to the surface of the water fountain? And that's too close to the nozzle. That's dangerous. A lot of mouths and germs have touched that piece of plastic or metal, whatever it is. That is dangerous. And the water fountain should be like, whoop, boom. And the plastic should be, it shouldn't be slanted to the left. It should be slanted to the right. Alright, the fourth aspect. Why is the water so warm and why does it taste like metal? It's supposed to taste fresh and cold. That means if it tastes like iron, scrap iron, it has been contaminated with metal. That could kill people because of contamination into the body. And why is the water warm? That means it's probably contaminated, dirty. That means the water someone probably urinated in it or pooped in it to make matters worse. Alright, some may argue that, water fountains are safe because they're in school, or that some may argue that water fountains, it's up to the person's responsibility. Well, it's not even responsibility. It needs to be cleaned up, period. They need to clean the water fountains every day, and that's final. No ifs, ands, or buts, and no questions asked. This is not a questionable matter. This is a matter that must be taken care of on a daily basis. One's health could be affected from water fountains. Even though it's not common in America, it could be common. So take action for once. Sorry for that yelling and sorry for the rambling, ladies and gentlemen, and young ones and masters then. But Tyler Tristar 2 is back. Brought up this great idea of this water fountains rant. Water fountains need to be taken care of like bathrooms. It's not much different than a bathroom. Water is in it, and people do bodily functions out of it, so therefore take care of them. With that, well, ultimately the goal of water fountains need to be supervised, and they need to be cleaned they need to be taken care of on a daily basis. Water fountains are supposed to be so one doesn't have to drink water from the tap. It's supposed to be safer than the tap. Overall, water fountains can be cleaned if one pays attention to them, if custodians or janitors take care of them when it's possible. These are a big aspect of school. These are used by thousands of people a month, probably like at least 100 a day, depending on which school one goes to. Therefore, these are very important to the school and the school system. With that, that's all there's to say for this rant. See you on the next rant. Thank one to Mr. Tyler Tristar 2 is back. A big shout out to him for coming up with this rant idea. Tyler Tristar 2 is back. Does come up with some decent rant ideas, so amen to that. Bow again. That is all there's to say for this rant. See you on the next rant. This is Mr. Hotta signing off. Peace out. Yeah, the butt is back. Yeah, good night.